Okay, welcome back to the Saginaw Sub and scale. Today we're overlooking the Wyane area. If you're wondering why I'm slouched over, it's because I'm trying to focus on this and I can't get the camera up high enough and still be able to see this. So you might not actually see me because I'm going to be stepping kind of off to the side here. The update for this week, or weekend, is I got the first part of the auto plant here put in, or auto plant in large industries down here put in, where these two cars here are spotted already. There's actually a switch here, switch there. Might put another switch in here. Where did I put my pointer? If you see over here by the where this track goes into the wall, that's actually going to be one leg of a Y, but because I clearly can't fit the Y in right there, I'm going to put the track up to there and imply that the Y goes in. And actually right about there, going this way, sort of, there's going to be Conrail track crossing, Conrail, Norfolk Southern trackage crossing right here, going onto area right here that the camera's sitting on top of, onto that peninsula you've seen before. I don't have the track to put that in yet, though. I opted not to put roadbed in over here just because I wanted to make it look like it's more industrial trackage. And I kind of like the look of it. There will be some roadbed down over here, and definitely roadbed underneath the crossing track, but other than that, that's how that's going to look. I'm just going to have to put some flat buildings right there. I'm using laser pointer just because where the light's at, I can stand and not be in the light. But yeah, there'll be at least a building face right there and another one right there. Kind of get them to imply that there's industries there. But if we actually turn the camera a little further down the track this way, you can see I got some more tracking going down that way. Roadbed and everything right up to the wall. This right in that corner over there, kind of can't see where the track ends. Yep, there you go. That's actually going to be the going into Toledo. That's right at the Michigan-Ohio border right there. And stop. So that's what that is. Now, if you can kind of see in the video, right there, some yellow isolated rail joiners, and there's actually going to be a couple more right there. And the reason for that is Toledo's staging over there is actually going to be a return loop and its own staging tracks, so it's going to be on its own. The whole thing is going to be on an auto reverser, just because this is actually all part of, because of, let me move the throttle, because of that setup right there. It's actually a balloon track. Now, these couple up because this one car doesn't have good couplers. No, it didn't. There you go. Now, when the DT&I locomotive is, it's actually on the main line, going from the double track main line down to single track main line. Even though there is this other track here, that's actually part of the yard lead. That's the South Plymouth yard lead. It's actually part of a passing siding that's through Plymouth, but the way I have it set up, it's going to operate as more of a just an alternative yard lead. So Plymouth Yard can be worked from either end. What else? Really, there's not too much else going on with the layout at the moment. Somebody, James, said something about how this industry, the way it's set up like that, there really shouldn't be that many switchbacks, because to work it you have to do a runaround move using that crossover down there, and then you can come back in. But I wanted to kind of show on this chart here what I put in are this track here and this track here on this factory. As you can see, there's that leg of that Y there. That's what I've put in. I negated this switch and I didn't bother with any of these. But there will be 3 tracks crossing the main line there, going into this yard. This yard will be partially modeled on top of the peninsula that the camera currently is sitting on. So, just giving another little, adjust the camera here so I can get behind it now. Just kind of give a little overview of everything so far that is built. That's the northernmost end of the Toledo area. If you wanted to get more technical, that crossing there, or crossover, is the Erie Road crossover. Then of course you got part of the Wyane industrial complex with this track here coming off into the auto plant. Right there is a curved switch. Probably going to replace that with a normal switch. I just have to have problems with that curved switch, electrical issues. I keep fiddling with putting in a normal switch and then think, no, curved switch looks better, and then the curved switch gives me problems. So, and of course, nothing. Of course, I gotta talk about that area there. Going from this corner here to that corner there, there's going to be a couple of tracks. That's actually the Plymouth Diamond. There'll be a couple tracks going there, and then right here is one of the legs of the Y of that, which would in theory be connected to these tracks. And this here is another leg of the Y. Yeah, there's a Western Maryland consolidation sitting there. I intend to repaint that eventually. I just have it out because it's fun. And then of course, here's Plymouth Yard. I eventually want to move this electrical outlet so that way all the plugs aren't right there. And you can see my switch list that I work off of right there in the corner. Plymouth Yard, M14 going right there. It's got to be a bridge I'm going to have to build myself. Big pile of chunks of foam that I'm going to eventually turn into hills and stuff, but there's actually going to be some like city building or town buildings over there. And then we come down here, got to adjust the camera down some more. That's where I stopped that locomotive for the moment. I really wasn't paying attention to where it was going. But this is coming towards Northville. And of course, Northville Industries, nothing's spotted there. I actually didn't really take the time to stage any cars or anything, so. And then right there is where the hole for the helix up to Novi will be at. That's just kind of an overview of everything that is built so far. Track rifles go back this way, so that way I can get to a more comfortable spot. Yep. Cameras on tripods, they're fun things. Make sure I'm in the shot. Yeah, I'm in the shot. Okay. So yeah, that's about it for this update. Of course, like I said in the other updates, if I do decide to move, same basic track is going to be built, or same plan and layout is going to be built, but things will have to change. I've actually come up with a pretty decent idea for a layout if I have a large enough space to where I'm moving, but like I said, I haven't looked at where I'm going to be moving to yet, so don't know what I could fit there. But yeah, that's about it for this week. See you guys next week. Or, well, no, not next week. Step up for a minute late. There probably won't be a couple videos or anything for the next couple weeks because I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it up here the rest of the month of September. I might be up once or twice, maybe for a night at most. If I do, I probably won't really get much time to work on anything. October would be when we'd be able to come back up again, but if I'm moving, yeah, I'd be moving towards the end of September, so very, 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 very likelihood the next update video will be me saying the layout's gone. Now it doesn't mean I'm going to be done making videos when I go to build my new one. If you saw the video I put out last week, I started talking about track planning, and I want to start a how-to series. And my idea is, with the how-to series, is I would show how to do something in a video, say on Friday. How to install a switch, how to install road bed, how to do bench work, how to do the foam work, which I prefer. And then show how to do that on Friday. Saturday and Sunday work on that layout, and then Monday or Sunday night do a layout update video where I show you that, okay, in this how-to video I'm going to show how to do cork, and do a little tiny piece of cork, maybe install some cork for a switch, or install some mainline cork, but then go through and do all of it, and then at the end of the weekend on Sunday put up a video that says, okay, well, here's what I did this week. Friday we said we were going to be installing cork. I showed you how to install cork. I installed cork over the weekend. That's my idea. So that's one of the things that I'm always thinking in my head of how to do stuff. So yeah, that's it for this week. See you guys whenever. I'll probably actually do another how-to video. Drop my laser pointer. Another how-to video later this week. I'll probably have it up on Friday, but I'll do it from my home layout. I do have two layouts. My home layout's much smaller. It's nothing too fancy. It's just kind of a little for fun thing that I do whenever I'm bored. That's why I haven't done any update videos other than the one that I did a couple months ago. I think I did one shortly after I got the layout set up. So yeah, I might do a couple more of those how-to videos, but I don't want to actually get into how to construct things just yet with that whole video series mumbo-jumbo idea, just because I don't want to start building a new layout or anything just yet. So the idea is, these couple videos are just going to be throwing ideas out for how to do the how-to videos, talking about things you really can't talk about while building a layout, like scale versus, the different scales versus each other, track codes, code 83, code 100, code 55, what the hell does that all mean? Wiring stuff, things, talking about different decoders and digital systems and control systems and whatnot. Things like that. That's what I'm going to be going for probably in a video I'm going to put out later this week or maybe next week or something. I don't know. I don't have a definitive schedule for them yet. So yeah, that's it for this week. See you guys later.